friends, how are you doing? Welcome to the cottage. This is your October predictions. I just dropped a card. Hold on. We're going to see what that is. Okay, mature woman. We'll put it back, but we'll see if that's supposed to come out again. All right, Leo gang. If you have Leo as your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, then this reading is for you. We're going to make predictions for the month of October 2021 and see what you guys can expect. If you don't know your zodiac placements, there is a link in my description box of how to get that information for free. If you've not subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing so. And even if you have, periodically double check your notification bell. Just click on it and make sure that you're set to know when I go live or upload with me and other tarot readers. For sure, you might want to do that, okay? And so anyway, if you have a question for my tarot deck, you can book a personal reading with me one and only one way, and that is by following the directions in my most recent video's description box. That being said, Leo, you've already had several jumpers come out of the kipper for the general part of your reading before we get to your love reading. So let's see what we can find. We've got community, we've got toil and labor. All right, let's see what else comes out for you, Leo. Maybe you're going to be working, doing something in your community, maybe some volunteer work, maybe working with some folks in your area, okay? Working really, really hard to make something come about. That's kind of what I'm getting that's going to benefit like the whole community. I don't know. Maybe you're doing some volunteer work. Maybe you're working with some sort of nonprofit or doing something of that nature. But I think whatever you're doing is going to help your whole community. That's your expectation anyway. You're expecting something good, okay? And some of you are, you know, right under expectation came child. Some of you are looking at pregnancy. Some of you are expecting a reconciliation with an adult child, whatever the case may be. Whatever that is, there's good news coming about a child and you're expecting it. I think you sense it intuitively that you're going to be pregnant, you're going to maybe adopt or something, some kind of good news involving a child, okay? And I'll show you these cards, okay? All right? And then you have community with the toil and labor. You have coffin, okay? And then you have official person. So look, coffin doesn't literally mean physical death, but don't work yourself to death, okay? Take time to take a break and take care of yourself, okay? Some of you, the situation with a child is going to involve an official person, maybe a judge or some kind of legal action that is going to be favorable on behalf of the child, okay? So that's kind of what I see for you from the Kipper deck. Let's specifically look now at matters of the heart, Leo gang, romance. Let's go to the romance part of your reading. I'm going to go to the Gilded Royale for this. Gilded Royale for romance. What can Leos expect during the month of October 2021? You see the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. That's a card of commitment. We'll see if that's important. We'll see if that's important. We'll see if that has anything to do with what might be coming about. Taurus energy for what it is worth, okay? All right, let's take a look, Leo gang, at what might be coming your way during the month of October. Bear in mind, readings are general. Take what resonates, and if the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't fit, don't try to force it, okay? Just take what resonates and understand that not every Leo is having the same experiences, right? All right, so let's take a look, Leo gang. You got the Justice card, the Six of Pentacles, but the Magician is in reverse. The Justice is in the reverse. The Moon is in reverse. Nine of Swords. But the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so let's talk about it, Leo. Definitely a month for changes, and I see that. All right, so here's the thing, Leo. I think some of you have felt like you got the short end of a stick in a situation, okay? Maybe you felt like somebody abandoned you, heartbroke, and it left you really with a lot of confidence issues here with the Magician reverse, the Justice reverse. Certainly could have been a divorce, but the Six of Pentacles is here. So I think you're really ready to kind of turn the page, if you will, okay? You've got a lot of turn the page energy here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups in the upright. I think you're walking away energetically from a situation where you felt like things didn't go your way, and it really, in your mind, left you feeling heartbroken, like you couldn't sleep at night, and that sort of thing, okay? I think you saw things were what they were, though, with the moon reversed. You know, I think that some truths came out that were very beneficial and helpful to you to kind of help you to see, to energetically break these ties, or that will be the case during the month of October. I think you will find what you need to release this situation and to walk away from it, okay, energetically, okay, and to try to release this thing. Yes, it is easier said than done. Certainly it is. Sometimes, you know, it takes a lot of work and a lot of energy work and shadow work to do that. And I have a lot of stuff in my playlist about shadow work that hopefully can give you at least, you know, the things that worked for me in my path, and tell you that how I went about finally able to break energetic ties from a really, really difficult heartbreak, and one that really just shook me to my core. I talk about that a lot in detail on those playlists, and how, you know, why cord cutting rituals don't always work, and what's the real problem behind that. There is no shortcut to doing the actual work. Time alone doesn't heal anything. It's time plus work, okay? And y'all have heard me say that a lot, but for those of you who haven't, just, you know, be patient with me right while I repeat it. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. To me, and the Six of Wands, and I like both of those cards. To me, the Wheel of Fortune many times has to do with when you decide, I'm going to take the bull by the horns. I'm going to take control of my life. I'm going to spin this wheel in my favor. I'm going to work to manifest. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to achieve some victories here with the Six of Wands. That tells me that you're probably going to start dating around, or at least considering it. The Four of Wands is here. That's the 1111 card. And what that tells me, Leo, is that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at every given moment. Okay, so if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling, understand this, all these things happen not to us, but for us, so that we can benefit and learn. And you may not learn everything. You may wonder why things happen for a long time, and that's okay. Sometimes, you know, lessons come to us years after things happen, and we'll go, oh, so that's what I was supposed to learn. That's why that happened, because if that had not happened, I would not be in this great situation that I'm in now, kind of thing, okay? So the Four of Wands tells me to tell you you're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's also a card of marriage to somebody that you're going to have a lot of emotion and passion for, build a family with, or blending of families, or have a family with. It's one of my white picket fence cards. It is a strong and intense connection that has great lasting potential, okay? So I think you've had your eyes open on the situation, or you will have your eyes open on the situation from the past. And the you know, the thing will, you know, it might be tough, but I think you're going to realize and see some things. And I think you're going to start moving forward. You're going to give to yourself, take care of yourself, spin the wheel in your favor, work on yourself. You're going to start dating and manifest something with a lot of potential. Leo, you have pulled a lot of major arcanas, but you've pulled fire and air, of course, right, and earth. You have pulled and water, and you have pulled Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer in the majors, okay? So let's look at where this thing may be going forward. This, you know, Four of Wands connection that we just read for. What can we expect down the road from that? I think it definitely has a lot of potential, but I see a lot of dating after the ending of a really tough cycle, okay? And look at that, the Three of Wands. That's the card of self-healing. It's the card of manifestation and watching your ships come in. So that is very much consistent with this reading thus far, okay? And the Hierophant that we saw on the bottom of the deck, that is certainly a card of commitment. It is a card of being divinely guided. So that backs up that Four of Wands that we just saw. Okay, Leo, very interesting how all of that is tying together. All right, what can we expect from this connection that I think you're going to run across. It's a highly spiritual connection. This person is already watching you, okay? 8 of Pentacles. I see some forward movement and working on things together and great abundance. And the Wheel of Fortune has turned up again, okay? The Chariot card, a card of victory, overcoming. I mean, just achieving a lot of balance. This is a warrior and a winner card, okay? It's forward movement. Can speak to distance, okay? But you have pulled Pisces, Cancer, and Air and Earth in this part of the reading, Leo. So, what else does Leo need to know? We're going to pull some oracles for you, and then we'll do the zodiac rundown that I've added to the readings right now. What else does Leo need to know in general about love or otherwise? Anything else that Leos need to know going into October? The Ace of Swords, victory card, the 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, working and making progress. Ace of Swords is clarity and truth and a victory, okay? Overcoming, okay? And that's air and earth energy. And you've got the Queen of Swords here, becoming highly intuitive. Set your boundaries. Hold your truth. Speak your truth. You work on you. You manifest yourself. You be honest. You've got a victory coming. 9 of Wands in reverse. Don't fight battles that aren't yours, right? 5 of Cups in reverse. That thing from the past you'll see was the best thing ever. And karma will come around, and karma's not like you think it is. With the Justice card is here, but the tables will turn in your favor, but you have to manifest those things, okay? So, and I have a law of attraction video in my playlist called The Life Preserver that goes way back that might be helpful to you too. But you've pulled water, fire, and air, and Libra. All right, so let's do this. Let's go to Romance Oracles, and then we'll do the zodiac rundown of, you know, whatever specific zodiac signs that you might be dealing with, okay? All right, so let's see what else we can find out that may be something different for you, or, well, that one fell to the floor. Let's see what that has to do with. Oh, I can't get it to me. Hang on. Okay, here we go. All right, Leo, sorry about that. Very soon things are going to go your way romantically. Worth waiting for. Divine timing. I told you the 4 of Wands tells you you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and there it is. Divine timing is at work. Some of you are in separation from someone, okay, and time apart is going on. Some of you need to have open and honest communication, okay? Some of you have separation coming up, and I think it's you separating yourself from that situation energetically that we just discussed earlier. All right, so Leo gang, let's do the zodiac rundown for you very quickly, okay? All right, and if you have a question for my tarot deck, you can book a personal reading with me one and only one way, and that is by following the directions in the description box below my most recent video. And I hope you'll consider liking this video. Comments always help too. And if you haven't done so, I hope you'll subscribe, Leo gang. All right. If you are dealing with an Aries, they have their doubts about this thing, but you do make them weak at the knees. But, you know, they've got a lot of issues about whether or not that this thing would even go forward. Okay, they've got a lot of confidence issues, and I think they feel that you make them weak at the knees, okay? And but they have emotion for you. They feel like you're their heart's true home. That's Aries. If you are dealing with a Taurus, this thing is slated to last, and you will receive communication from them. If you are dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini is overall happy, single or otherwise, but they're holding their boundaries. They have high expectations, but you are their wish, okay? But they will be okay either way, okay? That's what I have. If you are dealing with a Cancer, they are likely to leave you out in the cold and release this thing. If you are dealing with another Leo, they're busted up about this thing. They do have emotion for you, but they do have maturity issues, okay? And they're missing you. I have that too. They're missing you, okay? You may have some immaturity issues. You may have somebody who is overly critical. If you are dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is low-key watching you and low-key energetically tied to this, but they have given up hope. So they're not reaching out. Okay, but they're still watching you. If you are dealing with a Libra, they feel heartbroken over this. They feel like you don't want to work on this anymore, and they feel like they're in limbo, and they're losing patience about the whole thing. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, it is possibly a third party, definitely heartbreak and not worth your time. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, they're waiting on you. They feel like you have walked away, or either they are considering walking away because they feel like they're fighting a losing battle. They're going to give this a little bit more time, and then they're going to walk away. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, this Capricorn is emotionally closed off and really considering a lot of other options, maybe an attention hog. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they're overburdened about this thing. They feel like you're acting distant, but they would like this thing to move forward. If you are dealing with a Pisces, they want to take a leap of faith with you, but they feel like something is unfair and they haven't had a good fair shake with you. They feel like you're not giving them a fair shake. Okay, so that's what I have for you. All right, Leo gang, I hope this has been helpful for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all again soon. Many blessings.